Assalamu alaikum and welcome the 5th graders of International Islamic School of Excellence. I welcome all of you to this amazing science lecture. Students, I'm having the first unit of your book, which is the classification of living things. So let's proceeding toward your first unit, right here. Unit 1, classification of living things. Students, we will study about classification of living things in this unit. So, what are living things? You know about them very well, that they are having movements, they need to grow. For their growth, they eat food, they have their babies. So, those are the living things. And all the living things are made up of cells. Cells are the very tiny particle of this universe, living particle. So all the living things are made up of cells. So we are having the first topic of this unit, classification of living things. Students, what is the meaning of classification? Do you ever wonder? Classification is the process through which we divide things into groups, which forms into a pattern like this. This is the pattern of living beings, but this is the classified pattern of living beings through the scientist to the biologist. Students, who are biologists? Right here, the scientists who study living things are called biologists. The person who study the biology branch of science, those are called biologists. Students, we have 5 main kingdoms of living beings which are classified by the scientists, biologists. All these living beings are from 5 groups. First, viruses. Second, protists. Third is bacteria. The fourth one is plant kingdom. Fifth one is animal kingdom. Students, we have total 5 kingdoms, okay, which are classified. Which are classified by the biologist. We have 5 kingdoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 kingdoms are fitted into in this way. So we have 5 main kingdom, students, but most important thing is that to know about total 5 kingdoms are there. 2 kingdoms are large in size. The first kingdom is the plant kingdom, the second one is the animal kingdom. We have 5 main kingdoms. In large size, there are 2 kingdoms, the plant kingdoms and the animal kingdom. As the first kingdom is viruses, so let's have a look of viruses. Viruses are the smallest and simplest living things. They can only be seen with the help of an electronic microscope. Students, viruses are very small. We cannot see them with our naked eye. So we need to see them through a microscope, electron microscope. Okay, students, viruses are very small in their size. This is the first kingdom. Now, the second kingdom is protists. So, having the look of protists, this is the second kingdom. Protists are small living things that cannot easily be classified as animal or plants. Students, this second kingdom is the one which is still not classified that whether they are animals or plant. So they have their own identity other than animal and plants, which is protists. These are just living beings. Until now they are not classified. Okay, students? As we have studied about protists, now bacteria. Students, let's have a look of bacteria. Bacteria, the singular of this bacterium are very small living things made up of only one cell. Students, bacteria are one cell living organism. These are the pictures of bacteria. Pneumonia, boiled blood, sore throat, tuberculosis, bacteria, cholera, typhoid, tetanus. These are the figures of bacteria. Students, bacteria are one-celled organisms. Students, do you know about bacteria? Some of the bacteria are useful. Some bacteria are useful. They help to make vitamins, cheese, and yogurt. But some bacteria are harmful. They cause diseases such as tuberculosis, tetanus, typhoid fever, and cholera. So, bacteria have two aspects. First, the positive, useful. The second one is harmful. Students, we have studied about first three kingdoms of living organisms. The fourth one is plant kingdom. Students, keep it in your mind that this kingdom is very big or large in size. So have a glance of this. Scientists who study plants are called botanists. Botanists have divided plants further into four main groups. Students, we have this one, the fourth. This one, bacteria, is the third. The plant kingdom is further divided into four main groups: algae and fungi, mosses, ferns, seed-bearing plants. So, this is the first, second, third, fourth. The plant kingdom is further divided into four main groups. So, we will study in our coming lectures. So, have a glance of fifth kingdom. As we have studied the plant kingdom, now the turn is for animal kingdom. This is also very big or large in size. The animal kingdom, this is the fifth one. This kingdom is very large in size. So, animals can be classified into two main groups. That means this kingdom is further divided into 1 and 2 groups: vertebrates and invertebrates. Students, as we know that viruses are not further divided. Also, the second one is not further divided. Bacteria is also not further divided into other factors. So, first, second, third, these are not further divided. But about the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom, they are divided. How many groups? Plant kingdom is 4 and animal kingdom is in second ways. So, fourth way is divided, two-way divided. Fourth way divided, two-way divided. They are further in this way divided.